Hey everybody, and welcome to Mugen battle number 280, and as you can see here, we have a 3 versus 3 Team Powerpuff versus Team Powerpuff request for K-Measure 101. And, well, pretty self-explanatory here. Team Powerpuff 1 going up against Team Powerpuff 2. And the battle's going to take place on Wrestling Arena, so I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you do too, K-Measure. Let's see how this one turns out. Let's see, we got Red Bow Blossom versus the Black Bow Blossom. Oh god, Black Bow Blossom. Anyways, we'll see. The real Blossom misses the slide kick. Oh, and Blossom gets frozen by the black one, and both try an ice puddle, but the Black Blossom trips over the ice puddle. Red Blossom reels her in with an Arctic Blade. And now let's see, Blossom. Man, this is hard to call. Let's see, Red Blossom gets an ice puddle, trips up Black Blossom as Red Blossom gets a nice super fist. She misses the Arctic Blade as Black Blossom gets up, and Black Blossom and Red Blossom knock each other down. And both Arctic Blade each other back down to the ground hard. Let's see, oh, and they knock each other down again as Black Blossom does a multi-hit boomerang bow, knocking the Red Blossom down. And then both try to Arctic Blade freeze each other from afar. Let's see, and then the Red Blossom decks the Black one with a multi-hit boomerang bow. Black Blossom roundhouses Red Blossom down hard. Red Blossom comes back with a multi-hit boomerang bow and a hand beam. Black Blossom fires off a nice eye beam and then a hand beam. Let's see, and then the Red Blossom shoots off an ice shot. Let's see, and then the Red Blossom does a multi-hit boomerang bow, knocking the Black Blossom down. Well, Red Blossom got reeled in. And then tripped up on the ice puddle. Black Blossom trips up the Red Blossom. The hand beams her away. Red Blossom gets decked by a multi-hit boomerang bow. Let's see, and then Blossom hand beams the Black Blossom, but misses her. And then the Red Blossom gets a nice slide kick on the black one. Uh-oh. And now the Clone Blossom getting killed by the real Blossom. Electric grab into an explosion. So far, Team Powerpuff 1 is winning. And now, oh, the real Blossom must go up against the fake Bubbles. Here we go. Let's see, Blossom misses the slide kick as the dark yellow Bubbles trips up Blossom with a slide kick and then a roundhouse. And then Bubbles does a multi-hit boomerang, Blossom does a multi-hit boomerang bow to Bubbles. Let's see, and Blossom tried to get the Arctic Blade, but Bubbles managed to dodge that easily, and then I-beams Blossom down. Oh! And the clone Bubbles spares Blossom, who mysteriously disappears off screen there. That was weird. Well, so far both teams evenly matched at the moment. Let's see, and Bubbles ends up getting an Octi Blade on the clone Bubbles. Let's see, the real Bubbles gets roundhoused by the dark yellow one. Now, let's see, and the real Bubbles manages to get a super fist cancel into an I-beam on the dark yellow Bubbles. Let's see, and the real Bubbles trying to get a couple single fists off. The yellow Bubbles gets a super fist on the real Bubbles and knocks her senseless. And then the dark yellow Bubbles fires off an electric ball, and now the real Bubbles comes back and super fists the dark yellow one and uppercuts her. And then the real Bubbles goes for a Sonic Scream, but misses as the yellow Bubbles was down on the ground already. And now dark yellow Bubbles does a super fist, knocking the real one senseless. Let's see, the real Bubbles misses the extending crown. Oh, and both miss their super fist. And the real Bubbles does a Sonic Scream into an extending crown into a sweep kick. And now the fake Bubbles does a super fist on the real Bubbles, knocks her down. And the clone Bubbles spares the real Bubbles with Harmony Buddy. Pretty crazy Team Powerpuff match so far. And now it's the real Buttercup going up against the clone Bubbles. Let's see if Buttercup can win this. Buttercup does an energy ball, fireball, but Bubbles manages to dodge and hits Buttercup with a supersonic scream. Let's see, Buttercup misses the blankie grab and gets an extending crown followed by an aerial kick. And then Buttercup slams into Bubbles hard with a tornado. And then the clone Bubbles lands a super fist, or excuse me, a maximum Bubbles on Buttercup. Wow, looks like Team Powerpuff 2 might actually win it. Buttercup ends up ground pounding the clone Bubbles. Yep, it looks like the Team Powerpuff number 2 beat Powerpuff number 1. And Bubbles, whoa. Yikes. That's the first time I've seen Bubbles do a fatality in a while. Clone Bubbles kills Buttercup with a kiss of death. Well, okay, Measure, and I hope you enjoyed that 3 vs 3 Team Powerpuff fight. And stay tuned for Mugen Battle number 281 coming soon. See you later, peoples.